everyone, welcome to EURUSD, the weekly market update with Mr. Amidian and Mr. Samer and Miss Norhan.
We are seeing pretty nice usual updates in financial markets. We had some pretty good reasons for gold to continue going up, reaching its highest in history. Also, we had a very beautiful ascending triangle technically formed on it. Have you guys entered that?
So we got a mixed corporate earnings from the United States companies. From the other hand, NFP published lower than expected, but we got a huge downward revision from the 2024 numbers.
Hi everyone, so this is Samer Rislan. I'm a senior technical analyst at EURUSD, and here we are kicking off our weekly market updates, anticipating price movements for the upcoming week. So if you're not following EURUSD strategy on TradingView, feel free to follow it. So to kick it off, as usual, with the dollar index, we can see the dollar index has found some pretty bullish sentiment after it broke above the descending trend line here. However, the dollar index found a strong strong resistance at the supply of 109.8, and it came down. And right now we are seeing dollar index is actually ranging in a narrow zone. So after this movement to the downside where dollar found supply, so we saw that it left a fair value gap, and after an indecision movement in this candle, we saw that the dollar index has went up to fill this fair value gap, and it went down. So from here we can expect a further consolidation, that the dollar goes down to the previous support and to consolidate again to this resistance of 108.4. So that's what we're looking for the DXY. Going to NASDAQ, as anticipated for the past few weeks, NASDAQ is just consolidating also in this range. So between the levels of 21,800 and 20,800, right? So these 2,000s, and it has found once again supply at the resistance, and we expect a further consolidation till a further decent reason for price to break to either sides. Now going to Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin actually is getting a little bit of on both sides, right? Interests is a little bit losing from traders and investors for a certain direction. So on a higher time frame, we can see Bitcoin that is consolidating also, right, in a range, and on a lower time frame, we can see the most recent pull from on an hour time frame to the upside. We saw that the market has came back to the 61.8 retracement level on Bitcoin. However, this is an impulsive move, because if you go to the 4 hours time frame, all right, okay, so if we go to the 4 hours time frame, we can clearly see that Bitcoin actually is about in the middle of the range of 108,000s and 92,000s. So we can notice that price reflected heavily from the level of 92,000, because as we stated in previous videos, this is a very solid demand area. So obviously we're going to find a lot of people having pending orders or waiting the price to fall here, thinking of it as a great buy. However, considerably, we are seeing a consistent declining momentum in demand, right? And we can see that price is slowly, gradually falling. So we might witness soon enough, or probably this week, we might see actually a liquidation below the level of 92,000, and markets might reach to 80s, right? We're looking for 82 as a good price. It might go to 85. We'll see how this goes according to momentum and also fundamentals reasons behind it, because Bitcoin is an asset that has a vast opinions and a vast numbers of different traders with different aspects, right? So this is what causes volatility in Bitcoin also. So we might see a pretty nice liquidation. So right now it is in the middle of the range, but I personally see it as more to the bearish side. So we'll see how this goes, and if we find good entries, of course, we always grab the opportunities. And on a smaller time frame, at 30 minutes or so, we can also see this descending triangle in the middle of this range, which should be causing a breakout to go to the support, and hopefully we see a liquidation happening and targeting 87.5. Right, so that will be it about our Bitcoin. And about gold, yes, I am a gold trader, but my colleague will carry on analyzing gold in a minute.
So let's check, guys, Xylostar strategies from here, going to the gold market and the Euro USD market. We'll start with the gold market. In the gold market, what we can see a resistance level from here, breaking the resistance, going back to our support to resistance to test it, and he will retrace again to the upside. And gold, it may retrace in this bull trend, okay, as we say. This week it has touched lifetime high and hidden towards $3,000 level. Before I said it in our Xylostar videos that the gold market he can reach to 3,000. First of all, let's check together the lower time frame, okay, to the gold market, and I will go and check with you guys the lower time frame. In a lower time frame yesterday, the market, what he did, okay, let's check what he did. For this, let's say for the scalpers, they thought that the market he will continue his uptrend. Why? Because he's breaking this swing high from here, but actually it's not. Who's doing the breakout strategy? They are buying from here, but actually we have a swing high, which is a liquidity, and he has external liquidity, and we know, guys, that the movement of the market is going from the external liquidity to the internal liquidity. Now what we have in a lower time frame, we have a sweeping of liquidity exactly from here going back to this swing low in the lower time frame. And if you guys focus on the high time frame, we can expect retracement till here, till this resistance from here. But make sure that every retracement has a point, okay? So we can expect the market to come to this level, 2,790, which is in the next week or 2 weeks it will reach, okay, till this level from here. And don't forget, he's making a double top. So double top, people, once he break from here, they will sell again till here. Okay, so he's making a double top, so you can, people, once he come here, they will break and he will retrace till here. First of all, we will put a goal for him here, guys. Next step, we will put a goal here. If we break this, we will put our goal till here. Now, going back to the Euro USD. Let's check Xylostar, what it's putting in the Euro USD, guys. Let's say in Euro USD, the market is in bear trend and is in downtrend with the free fall. Now, it may fall till the support level from here, which 1.02616, okay? And also we have resistance from here, and now he's breaking this uptrend from here, but usually he is in a downtrend. If you can see here, he's making a swing lows with the break of structure to the downside, okay, guys? So in a lower time frame, we can check also that the market break from here our trend line, make a retracement, going back to take all of this liquidity, and you can also expect him to this low from here. So we cannot buy from this support. Let's check next week what will happen to the market. We can expect also that he can come till this swing low from here, because before he's moving, he needs to take some liquidity from the market. Now, guys, see you next week.
Greeting everyone, hope you are doing great. This is Masoud Amidian. I'm Senior Fundamental Analyst at Xylostar office, which located in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. This week, financial markets were completely volatile. As you may follow the news and economic indicators, last week we got a huge update from the employment sector in the United States because of ADP, job openings, and NFP. Let's go about it. I wanna first review the ADP, which is measuring the changes of employment in private sector. ADP official number released 187,000, higher than estimated. And by the way, the previous period revised up from 122,000 to 176,000. Nella Richardson, as you can see here, chief economist at ADP, pointed out to labor market, and she stated that consumer-facing industries drew hiring while job growth was weaker in business services and production. On Tuesday, 4th of February, job openings number released 7.6 million, which was extremely below the expectation. Over the months, hires and total separations were little change at 5.5 million and 5.3 million respectively. Within separation, quits was 3.2 million and layoffs and discharges was 1.8 million. The last shot was NFP or non-farm employment change. It was a little bit confusing for most of the traders. Total non-farm payroll employment rose by 143,000 in January, similar to the average monthly gain of 166,000 in 2024, and the unemployment rate edged down to 4%. Job gains occurred in healthcare, retail trade, and social assistant. Employment declined in the mining, quarrying, and oil and gas extraction industry. For November was revised up by 49,000, and the change for December was revised up by 51,000. US payrolls level in March of 2024 revised down totally by 589,000. So it means that for the last 2 months, for November and December, the NFP revised up, but for the March of 2024, we had a huge revise down by 589,000, as I mentioned. We got also the University of Michigan consumer sentiment on Friday. Year ahead inflation expectations jumped up from 3.3% last month to 4.3% this month, the highest reading since November 2023, and marking 2 consecutive months of unusually large increases. Inflation expectations surged following tariff developments, as you can see here. We had also a speech from FOMC participants like Kashkari and Kugler. Fed Kashkari indicated that rate cuts were possible if inflation declined and the labor market remained strong, but emphasized waiting for more policy clarity. He noted that housing inflation had helped bring overall inflation down. Fed Kugler also stated that the neutral rate had risen slightly and supported holding rates steady, noting that inflation remained firm. She highlighted the economy's resilience, a healthy labor market, and a decline in housing inflation in fourth quarter. In the UK, Bank of England cut the interest rate by 0.25% to 4.5%, and the most shocking part of the meeting was about the votes. All the members of MPC voted for the rate cut, and 2 of the participants were agreed on 0.5%. So after the release of it, GBP, or let's say Great British Pound, dropped, but later, because of the hawkish speech by the Bailey, chairman of the Bank of England, Great British Pound raised. Regarding to geopolitics, Trump signed an order amending duties on the minimum imports from China. Also told Republican lawmakers he plans to issue reciprocal tariffs as early as Friday. Let's review also the earnings of giant companies in the United States. I want to start it first with Amazon, a strong quarter with better than expected profits driven by solid growth in AWS and e-commerce. However, the company issued a cautious outlook due to currency fluctuation. About the fourth, reported improved profits compared to last year, but warned of challenges ahead due to the market uncertainties. The automaker expects a tougher 2025. About the Uber and also about the Disney posted a steady growth in earnings, meeting expectations. Focus remained on streaming profitability and theme park performance, while changes in the traditional TV segment persisted. Fantastic. Let's jump into the upcoming week. So regarding to the upcoming week, at the beginning of the week, which is 11th of February on Tuesday, we are gonna have the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell testify in Congress, and it's gonna be a very important event. And later on Wednesday, we are gonna have the CPI for the United States plus the second day of the testify of the Jerome Powell. Regarding to the UK, we are gonna receive the GDP monthly basis on 13th of February at 11 a.m. to UAE time frame. And also at the same day, we are gonna receive the PPI, or better to say Producers Price Index for the United States, and plus initial jobless claims, one of the most leading indicators for the employment sector, at 5:30 p.m. to Dubai time. And eventually on Friday, 14th of February, we are going to receive the retail sales and core retail sales, which is one of the best indicators to show the strength of the consumers in the United States at 5:30 p.m. And from the other side, we are going to receive different earnings from the different companies of the United States. On Monday, we are going to receive the McDonald's plus Monday. On Tuesday, we are going to receive the Shopify plus Coca-Cola before opening of the market. And on Wednesday, we are going to receive the Reddit, CVS Health, and Thursday gonna be most important one will be Coinbase, and Friday will be Moderna. Do not forget, if you want to increase your success rate, or let's say your win rate in the financial markets, always care about fundamental and technical together. The result would be amazing.
Thanks guys for watching us. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and put likes.